shitty video I'm having to make today because I got to go back to the drawing board on a blade. Something happened during glue up and fit up on this K-bar style knife I've been working on, and you can hear it. Handguard came just a bit loose. I think something slipped when I was doing glue up, and I didn't catch it in time. So I've got to take the handle off, and there's multiple ways I can do it, but all of them are going to destroy the handle. So I'm going to burn the handle off, anneal the knife, reheat treat it, go through the whole process all over again, so that way it's done right. I'm annoyed by this, not because, oh, I've got to go back and do da 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 da. I'm annoyed because it's something I should have caught the first time, and I didn't. So we're going to go ahead and get this handle off. The handle material is going to be ruined because of the process to begin with, so I figure I'd go ahead and make a video of it, make a day of it, get that in the forge. Alright, got that in the forge, so I can go ahead and get started on reworking that. I'm also going to work on a couple other little projects that I've got going. I'll be right back. I've got to step over and grab my other set of tongs. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. I had to step and grab a smaller pair of tongs so I can finish doing this handle burn off. It's a very cold, snowy day here, icy day. Back in there. I've also got this piece I need to work on. So we'll get that in there as well. How's everybody's week starting, or weekend starting? Hopefully everybody's enjoying themselves. it's handled. I'll go ahead and turn this around. Let it come back up to heat. Up there for a good little while. Get back to work. How y'all doing today? Everybody doing okay? Hot cut that tip off. It's going to end up being a pretty interesting little blade. Hey, awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. Hey man, how's it going? Not much, honestly. Got a couple blades I'm working on. Other than that, you really haven't missed much. The one is that K-bar that I started on before Christmas, but when I did the handle blew up, there were some problems, and it didn't go right, so I'm having to redo that. The other one, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Tip hot cut. Yeah, unfortunately I had to restart it. There was a problem with glue up and the handle didn't sit right, so I had to burn the handle off, start all over again. Well, not completely over. I have to start the handle process, but I'm going to redo the heat treat and the tempering cycles again. Just making a couple knives, man. I'm normalizing the hell out of that before I go through the heat treat process again. Yeah, I've actually got some in the house. I just didn't bring it out with me. It is a chilly day here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm going to swing the camera around. I don't know how well that's going to show. Got some snow and ice on the ground. So. There's that little tail hanging off the end. That's going to be on the handle side. I think I'm actually going to curl that around to make a little loop at the end of the handle to where you can hang it up in a kitchen or workshop or whatever. I think that'll make it look pretty interesting. Back in the forge with the K-bar. Like I said, I'm going to normalize the hell out of it. My dogs are losing their mind. Give me a minute. Sorry about that, folks. Had to check to see what my dogs were barking at. Apparently they're just barking at my daughter. up, Blitz? I'm actually working on your blade and one other as we speak. Today's the first time I've had a chance to really get out here and work, man. It's been crazy ever since we discussed the handle situation. Ohio State by 24. We're not getting crazy snow. I think we got all the snow and sleet we're going to get. I took a day off work just so I could stay home in case there were problems. Thankfully, there were none. My big fear is over the next few days, ice and such on the roads. How are things looking up there for you, Blitz? Drawn out enough to where, hey man, how's it going? should have that tail drawn out enough to where I can make the loop that I'm wanting to make. We will see. After that, it's a matter of just finishing out the handle and finishing out the blade. Put yours back in the forge blitz. This is by far one of the more tricky things I've had to do in knife making, and the customer, it's not even a customer's order. Yeah, it's hot. It would definitely burn through you. This other blade I'm working on doesn't even have a customer yet. It's just one I'm kind of fiddling with, but I had to come out here and work on yours, have it in the forge, so I figure I'd have I'd go ahead and put that one in the forge as well and work on it as well. Nice chilly day. Heating up that tail end is so tricky because I have to stick it in my forge at odd angles. It's wild. So I'm putting myself under kind of a good little bit of stress trying to work on that, even though, like I said, that one's going to be up for sale whenever it's finished. Oh no, I'm being much more gentle than I hope their defense is going to be. I hope their defense is going to be much more hateful than I will be. actually going a lot smoother than I anticipated, which gives me pause because it shouldn't be going this smooth. This is something I've never really attempted before. Not on a knife. So it's giving me pause right now. Something's going good, therefore something really shitty is about to happen. You know exactly what I was talking about. Look at that. Isn't that mean looking? I can't wait to get that hickory handle on there. That is going to look so pretty. That's the last of the normalizing cycles before I heat treat that. Dude, I'm doing everything I can to take care of that blade for you. That idea. It's okay. Worked out anyways in the end. You sheared off nice and clean. I didn't want that to happen. I was going to loop it. But the steel just got too brittle. And I worked it too cold. That's on me. What did I tell you, bro? I tell you, man, everything was going too good. Yeah, that's how you can tell I'm not one of the big YouTubers. Big fancy shop and big fancy setup. I keep my mistakes in the videos. That's right. It's okay, I'm not mad about it. Everything else is pretty well in line with what I like, so I need to take some of that curvature out of it. Not much, just a little bit. Flatten out the spine just a touch and bring that point forward a little more. I think that'll look really nice. fairly high temperature. Alright, let's take some of that floor fill. Try and get as much of that scale off as I can. Work in the shop, man. Work on your blade. I need to hammer out the bevels, but first I need to heat treat your blade. It's come up to temperature. Turn this around so you can see. Now that bar of steel is hard. I'm going to let it rest for a while before I do anything further with it. Ready to get started back on this. Alright, now I need to go ahead and start forging the bevels on this. I think it's going to look really nice. Oil, a treating oil, a heat treat oil. If I were to dip it in water, it would basically turn to glass. It would get so hard it would be as brittle as glass. So you use a heat treating oil, which has a higher viscosity than water, obviously, but also it takes longer for the blade to cool down. It's not nearly as rapid as water. So your blade doesn't just turn into a brick of glass. Alright, let's start these belts. Awesome. I always enjoy teaching. In a different life, I may have actually been an educator, but in this one, I don't have the patience. But I am going to get this other knife close to being ready to be heat treated. If you hit me up after the live, dude, I'll give you the actual science behind it and everything. And dude, it'll blow your mind just how odd steel actually is. No, I know I don't. I don't know about you. You're a bus driver or something, right? You have more patience than I am if you can drive a bus. Yeah, I understand that, Bubba. I've just got a touch of cleanup to do on the blade side of this one, and then I need to turn it around, focus my attention a little bit on the handle, get it kind of prepped for final work, you know, all the cleanup and pretty up work. After that, this one will be more or less 75% of the way done as far as actual work. Then it becomes a bunch of finicky little stuff that I can't stand doing, but has to be done. This one will probably end up being one of my own, like one I keep for myself. So I'll probably try to throw a mirror polish on it, put a really nice handle on it. It'll be something I take with me to shows and things like that. I don't know that I'll ever do anything with it. Like the blade profile, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on the handle side of it now. Get the handle to where I'm really happy with it, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it. That actually may become my my go-to kitchen knife, my go-to meat knife in the kitchen. I really like how thick it is as far as for a kitchen blade. I like the profile, the cutting edge. That may become my new kitchen knife. Yeah, my wife probably wouldn't approve of that, buddy. Something tells me she would turn that one down. I wouldn't blame her either. It'd kind of be overkill. That's almost perfect for my hands. I think I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to go ahead and just tidy everything up, make it look nice and neat. Yes, I'm aware. It's like one of my favorite sayings, it's never a war crime the first time. I really kind of like the profile of this, dude. I'm going to have to text you a picture of this after I get done. Hey, go ahead. I stole it from Fat Electrician. Slammy. How you doing, bud? You know, I think this is about the 5th or 6th live in a row that you've been on, Slammy. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really liking the way this one's coming out. I think I'm going to keep this one for myself. I say that all the time, and I never end up doing it, but I need a good knife for in the kitchen. I really like the profile. It kind of has that French chef's style knife profile going on with a really nice clean drop point. Oh, I'm very far away from the fires. I'm on the other side of the country. I'll put it like this: the distance from me to the LA fires is like the distance from you to, I want to say you were in the UK, correct? Slammy, correct me if I'm wrong, you're in the UK? Okay, so the distance from where I'm at to the fires would be like the distance between you and Ukraine. Yeah, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but not much. If I were to drive by car at 60 miles an hour, it would take me 2 days to get there. Exactly. Thank you, Galadorn. How's it going, Steely? Yeah, it's a solid 2-day drive at 60 mile an hour, stopping for gas, restrooms, and, a short break to take a nap. I mean, I guess I could go check it out, but I half expected Steely to say he was sitting in Dallas waiting to go to the game. Yeah, I heard about that. Yep. I think I'm just about ready. I'm going to go ahead and normalize that a few times. Yes, indeed. need to go back and check chat. Chat's kind of taking off. What's going on, Yez? I'm doing a couple of things, Yez. Right now, one I'm working on is one thing I'm working on is a K-bar, which is a standard issue knife for the United States Marine Corps for a friend of mine, for Blitz, as a matter of fact. Another thing I'm working on is a kitchen knife for myself. All right, Steely, you don't need to flirt with me, bro. I know there's a smart ass remark coming, so I'm waiting on it. Yeah, Steely, here's the kitchen knife I'm working on for myself. Can you tell we both work in a blue-collar field? You homo. You normalize steel typically to relieve the grain structure before heat treat. However, the other one cast that I heat treated earlier, I had to normalize it a bunch because I had already heat treated it and introduced stress into the steel. So the normalizing basically is like a massage therapy for the steel. So that's why I did that earlier. And I let mine come up to a non-magnetic temperature. So around 1575 Fahrenheit is what I've been told is non-magnetic. I have no idea what that would be in Celsius. Really fucking hot would be my guess. I bring it up to, like I said, I bring it up to 1550, 1575. Magnetic, I say non-magnetic or magnetic. So steel is magnetic. You know, you can actually stick a magnet to it from about 1575 degrees Fahrenheit down, somewhere in that range. Anything after that, it loses its magnetic structure, meaning you can't stick a magnet to it anymore. I mean, you can try, but magnet's not going to hold it. So that's your idea of where you need to be heat treating. I've kind of gotten really good at eyeballing temperatures. I know that's not the best, but with only having a little, propane home forge, that's the best I can give. So I eyeball it to, like I said, about 1550, 1575. I can kind of tell the temperature at that point. Right now, I'm getting really close to where I want to be with my heat treat. And I've got it almost dialed in to where I can do it in my sleep. I want to say, Cass, I want to say this is 1095 or 1080. I can't remember which exactly. Before anybody asks, I'm not going to tell you what I'm drinking. Number one, some of you would make fun of me. Number two, YouTube would get pissy. And number three, they're not paying me. So I'm not advertising their shit. If they advertise, if they pay me to advertise for them, though, you wouldn't catch me with a video without them. It would sure, yeah, exactly. It's water, spicy water. I guess I could break out my ocean water. No, it's not White Claw. Woo. There's something that you only get down here in the South. Good stuff. Grandpa's cough syrup. 34 right now. You know, there's a time when this stuff would actually impact me. No snow, we got some freezing rain. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, brick broke. Okay, so that is the temperature of 1,575 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take. If you watch, you'll see a shadow creep across that blade as it cools down. It's one of my favorite things about blacksmithing. It's a very hard to see phenomena, but it's where the steel undergoes some changes. So that's one normalizing cycle. It's staying fairly straight. It's not perfect, but it's staying pretty straight. Next normalizing cycle, I'm going to throw a block of steel on the anvil. And that block of steel will help to keep it straight. Yeah, Cass, that's ridiculous, dude. I would not be living in a fucking yurt in 20-degree temperatures. No, you can kiss my ass. I'm a Marine and I'm used to all kinds of weather conditions. I grew up in Central Ohio. I'm used to cold weather. But fuck that shit. Oh, Steely, I did get some good news today, man. You know I've been doing these catfish tournaments, right? Your boy finally got sponsored as a catfisher. What's up, Blitz? You're ready for the cold to be gone? Dude, it just got here. What the fuck are you talking about? I love it. It's cold enough that we got some snow and sleet and a little bit of hail. You know, one of my favorite things about snow and sleet and hail is I can be childish and have fun out and around my shop. Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna find a way, dude. If I have to make a new email up and do a free trial to Fubo or whatever, I will. I will find a fucking way, man. Alright, so I need to clear my anvil because we're back up to a temperature where I'm comfortable with normalizing. Alright. Anvil cleared. Oh! Hold that down on there. That's right, Steely. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to watch the game. I had to draw a picture of you, dickhead. I'm really hoping that nobody ever comes back and watches this live broadcast and is like, did he just draw a dick in the snow? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Alright. Make sure that's still straight. Oh, yeah. Let the shit talking begin. Cass, if you haven't figured it out yet, I have no filter. Most of my friends have no filters. And this gets just slightly unhinged on here. I apologize if that offends anybody. I don't apologize that it offends you or that you have been offended by my behavior. I apologize for the fact that you can't handle it. And I'm sorry for your parents not raising you in such a way that you could handle it. Because I'm an ass. Oh yeah, this is absolutely PG for me and you, Steely. Hey, at least I'm not as bad as Kirk was one night. Oh my God. Dude, my dad used to call me Beavis. Who was it? Was it Kirk or was it Nevada Buck? I want to say it was Kirk. Was just absolutely shit wrecked on on one of his podcasts, and I want to say one of our like 5-star recruits. Oh my God, dude! If we win the Natty, Kirk is gonna be fucking obliterated. Yeah! Oh my God, Steely, you're right. It was after that game. Yeah, he was he was toasty. Yeah, I remember that because you called me immediately after the podcast. Yeah, God, that fuck. That's been a while ago. Sorry, I just had a slight existential crisis. "17 minutes. Yeah. He was I would have phoned that one in. I would have said, you know, fellas, I'm pretty fucking ripped. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just not do a show tonight. Sorry. Yeah, I want to say like, yeah, dude, oh my god, that's hilarious. You need to send that to Kirk. Be like, hey man, blast from the past. Yeah, I want to say it was like Quinshawn Judkins' mom was in the chat or something, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, I recall. It was a very short episode, and I think Nevada Buck was the one that said, hey, we need to put a stop to this. I think it was. I could be wrong. I want to say it was Nevada Buck put a stop to that one. Because that was, whew, that was rough. I laughed my ass off, dude. It was just it was a case of dudes being guys. Yeah, that's what I heard. Okay, I gotta heat treat this blade. That is a sexy looking blade. I gotta make sure it's still straight. If it's still straight, we're good. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I can now actually take this, now that it's been quenched in the oil, I can quench it in some water out here in the puddle. All right. So let me cut this forge off so you guys can hear me. All right. So I got a little bit done today, not near as much as I was hoping to accomplish, but I forged out a new knife for me. I've got Buckeye Blitz's blade forged out. God, as soon as I cut that off, it got ridiculously cold over here. So I got that done. Trying to think. I did some house stuff. I have been productive. Shh. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. I'll come out of the closet the same day you do, Galadorn. All right, I think that's everything I needed to accomplish for me to have a good day. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Fuck, it got cold out here after I turned that damn forge off. That was like immediate. So anyways, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to drink some more spicy water, and I'm gonna get ready for the Buckeye game tonight. Oh, yeah, the blade. Yeah. So, I'm getting out of here. You guys have a good one. Steely, Blitz, I'll see you on tonight's episode of the Buckeye Scoop. Steely, Blitz, you guys give me a call at some point. Blitz, give me a holler after the show. I know there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I just don't fucking remember what it was I was talking to you about. But that's irrelevant. Just give me a holler, brother. Take this stuff inside. All right. Y'all behave. Have a great weekend. Try and stay warm and safe. I'm going to do the same.